Tears for Fears wins 2-1. Let's see. See how I want to do this. All good reviews. Appreciate Don giving us more than a minute. That was nice. Okay, Jim. I knew you would know the name of that guitar player because I submitted Flesh for Fantasy months ago, and you knew him, and he is good. He's very good. And you're right about the guitar intro for Tears for Fears. I think you called them Simple Minds. I think Jay thought they might have been Depeche Mode. I think all three fit though. Like I feel like all three of those band names, which are already band names, would have fit for them. So that made me laugh. I mean, we're taking a fucking Hail Mary shot here, but Jim, can you answer Jay's question about why that? What's the name? Stevie Stevens? Why he? And Jay, another great. Jay is so good at looking at details about that guitar. I wonder if it just sounds different. Jim, enjoy the fishing tournament this weekend with whoever you're with, Dad, Alex, and or Jacob. Go get them. I'll say what Adrian said to Rocky in Rocky 2. Win. Such a great move. One of the best parts of any movie ever, in my opinion. The whole build up to that. She didn't want him to fight, and then Mickey's trying to get him to fight, and the baby, and Adrian's in a fucking coma. Oh. Anyway, and then the music playing, the bell. So Jim, have a great weekend with everybody. Sounds like it's gonna be really good weather. Like today is perfect. It's really perfect. It's like 77, and the humidity there's none, and there's a tinge of a breeze. Jay, yeah, I went back, I looked. First of all, it was amazing because I was a pretty, not big, but I enjoyed Tears for Fears in their heyday. And I remember that guitar player, like he was usually the front man in my opinion. He was always like the main guy. And both those guys looking so old. It's nuts. 40 years. Because 85 is when that came out. Yeah, looked like Dave Grohl. And look, Shane Perry for the other guy. Shane Perry, like early 90s, mid 90s maybe. But yeah, very good. Yep, the Billy Idol sound effects. And I watched the Billy Idol. I was going to submit Billy Idol's regular Eyes Without a Face, but then I found the Tears for Fears. And then I didn't want to go regular video versus live 40 years ago against now. So that's what I came up with. But in the regular Eyes Without a Face, there is that sound effect being made by something. Also, did you guys know that, again, you hear it better in the original. There's like, blah, beep, blong, bling, bling. And then he goes, Eyes Without a Face. What that is saying, what he was doing a couple times, that's another language. I forgot what language that is. But they're saying Eyes Without a Face in a different language. I found that out a few years ago. Jay, have a good trip up. Catch some big fish. And I look forward to seeing you when you are in Rome. I thought about going to camp on Tuesday, but I feel like I'm just going to be like in the way with everything going on. Because I get out of work at 12:30. I could make it. But then I feel like, I don't know. I feel like turd in a punch bowl. Don. Where do I begin with Don? Again, Don, I appreciate you giving us more than a minute. Glad you could fit us in for more. I tip of the cap to you. enjoy Henry's baseball. Like, I almost felt like that was maybe an inconvenience for you guys. I would love to wake up at 6 something knowing I have to watch a baseball game in a couple hours. I did that for years, especially with Josh when he was playing travel ball, and fuck, miss it like crazy. Don, you asked if Billy Idol's still. Yes, he's still alive. I don't disagree with you that I could have found that song boring, or you said I think he sounded great. Did you say he didn't sound good? But yeah, I can see how that song can get boring and a little long. Uh, so you picked Tears for Fears. Did you say anything else about them? I don't know. But my main thing I want to say to you, Don, if you're not coming to New York sometime next week because you don't want to make the trip because of the time, because you don't want to leave the family, because maybe you're wondering if it's going to be boring and then there's the ride home, those are all wonderful, valid excuses. If you're not going to come home because of the asinine shit that you said in your text messages the other day, come on, you're better than that. You're much better than that. So again, if those are the reasons, like, you know what, that's something you'll regret someday. Take it from your big brother, right? Little words of advice. But if you come up, again, I probably wouldn't do it because it's a long fucking trip. Unless you get a flight. Oh my God, you can get a flight? Come pick you up? Jason don't have a rental? Anyway, hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's your decision. Whatever. But if you're not coming because of those reasons, I mean, come on. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror tonight and, you know, make a better decision. All right. Tears for Fears wins 2-1. Jay, this is gonna probably go over like a fart in church. I've thought about this for a couple of years. I guarantee your reaction is gonna be, oh, okay. Wouldn't it be great if somehow, when we had our bracket phone call, that when you announce who's playing, like it's Tears for Fears versus Dave Grohl, that as you say that, Tears for Fears, you can find a little sample of the song and, like at the Grammys, oh, Milli Vanilli, Girl You Know It's True, bop, 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 baby. Because I feel like, again, this is time and technology might be the biggest problems, but I feel like the videos or performances get lost because you just say Tears for Fears, everybody wants to rule the world, and I was like, eh, or Bee Gees, More Than a Woman. What the fuck song is that? And people are just picking what they remember. That's all. That's all. Eh, probably a pie in the sky idea. Maybe I'll try to find out how to do it. But I think you're better at technology. Anyways, have a good 4th, everyone. Maybe I'll see you all soon. Who knows? All right, later, cunts.